Hello, hello, hello. What's good, everybody? It's your boy 1-1 here on location, still in Vegas, but you already know, even in Sin City, we got to bring it to you. And the man who's going to help us do that tonight, the one, the only, the Funko Pop King himself, Sam DC. What's good, brother?
Hey, what's up, everyone? Again, we're talking about the season finale of Captain America and the Winter Damn Soldier. Oh my gosh. And speaking of Funko Pops, I don't know if I can screen share this. Let me see. Could y'all see it?
What's,
I think
let's see. Oh, think I have to add it to the stream. Here we go.
there we
Boom.
go. The three damn new exclusive Funko Pops. Oh my gosh. Of the three, I got only two of them because the Walmart one was sold out instantly. Damn it! Like, oh my gosh! Like, look at the drip, the fade. He's like, I am the captain now.
I am the captain. Let there be no doubt. I picked up the mantle. I did what I had to do. Kaboom, kaboom. See, Steve knew all along. It took Sam a little bit to catch up. That's all. Oh,
Indeed.
but getting into it right away, we saw it. And if bear with us, everybody. I am on a hotel Wi-Fi, so if it gets a little jittery, they will fix it in post. But yeah, hopefully will. I won't be talking too fast, and maybe it'll slow down. I don't know. But hopefully, this internet connection is going to bear with us and help us get this in. Because yeah, it is time to talk about the finale. Falcon and Winter Soldier. It's like one world, one people. And we opened up with a hooded Carly saying it's time, and they're not going to stop unless we make them. And on that point, she's kind of right, isn't she? Like, power doesn't change its mind unless it's forced to.
Mm-hmm. And she pretty much got the people, and she's pretty much under like one good goal, which again is behind all this, like erasing all the borders and crap because of the whole blimp situation. But damn, still the way how she's going about it. I don't know. Like it's a premise, like Zemo says.
I was about to say, she's just proven Zemo right, isn't she?
Every step of the way.
Absolutely. He called it. He saw this like from 5 feet out. So you got to know, it looks like he was seeing things the right way. And speaking of seeing things, we see a blue streak flying across, and we hear Sam saying, I'm almost there. And it looks like that new suit can really move.
Sure does, man. I'm telling you, after watching this episode, every Avenger should get a suit from Wakanda. Just imagine Thor gets a suit, the Guardians get a suit, man. Which we'll call it, Peter. I know, like in the previous film, you made your own damn suit, but no, let the Wakandans make your damn suit as well, man. It's gonna be epic, man. That's what we
Man,
need.
everybody needs some more vibranium in their life. That's real. But it looks like our hero may have had a few extra hands on deck as Sharon reveals that she's here for the party as well. And I think I realize why they did that way, just because, yeah, we'll get into it later, but how irritating. But how'd you like Sam's interest showing off the new suit? I actually gave a loud fuck yeah when he came busting through that window.
Literally throughout the entire episode, it is me just geeking out about this damn suit, left and damn right. I'm like, finally, they literally just teased it literally at the end of the previous episode. Don't even get a good look at it, but oh my gosh. Just seeing how the suit is, it's glorious. Just glorious. Probably currently my favorite suit in the MCU right now. I don't know.
I mean, just tit for tat straight out of the comic books. I mean, it was
Exactly.
straight off the pages, just unbelievable. It's like, yeah, it was looking sharp. I was just like, my man, it was looking clean. Like you said, everybody needs a little more vibranium in their life because it was looking all right. And Sam was quick to let us all know, like, I'm Captain America. And that was a nice little callback to episode 1 when the senator was saying, like, he thought the Steve Rogers was on the moon.
Everyone thinks he's on the damn moon. Like at this rate, again, like is it a joke or is he serious?
That's what I'm saying. Like, that's two people now who are fairly well informed saying that they heard Cap was on the moon. Like, is Cap up there working with Fury and the Skrulls or what?
Give it to me. If so, let's have it.
That sounds like season 2 right there. That'd be amazing. We gotta let Sam live a little bit though to be in the new Cap, just absolutely getting it handled. And Sam warned that one senator that like it was a misdirect and trying to keep everybody inside. But of course the guy doesn't listen. Like after just that, didn't a little part of you just want to see that senator suffer just a little bit?
Not gonna lie, I wanted all of them to suffer, damn it.
He said it, not just a little bit. But Sam tries to direct the people, but like Bartok jumps him, saying he cost him a lot of money, and now it's time for payback. And We know this about to be on. And why is Bucky so bad at multitasking? Like he can't walk and talk at the same time. Like he had one job, Buck, one job to keep the people inside, and you let a teenager outwit you with an iPhone.
Because it's technology, man. That and he's a soldier at a time.
I was just like, you got to be kidding me. But what's up with Bartok? Did like he take the serum, or is it like just is he just that much better than of a fighter than Sam?
No, because remember in episode 1, like he was kicking Sam's ass at certain points. So I'm like, okay, he's still a nuisance, and let's hurry up and kill this guy already.
He's getting it. Oh, we got Peter Griffin out there. I see you, Christian Oles. What's up? Welcome, welcome. He's like he's on the moon hanging out with number one from Umbrella Academy, right? I'm telling you.
I gotta watch that series.
Oh man, the first one. I love the entire first season except for the finale. Man, me and finales, nobody ever sticks to landing. But yeah, I'm excited to see season 2. We'll definitely have to get into that one because it's a fun one. But Sam's nice with those wings, man. But that chopper pilot had some pretty smooth moves of his own. Like, and you always gotta love like how Sam uses Red Wing. Like he is nice with that suit already.
The return of because we haven't seen it since like what was it, the second episode it was destroyed, I believe. So damn.
And now he's like a twin brother too.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, that new suit is ridiculous. But Carly seems to be changing like plans on the fly. She's like ready to just basically kill the hostages. Like, is she also ready to die? Like her team doesn't seem so sure they're ready to be martyrs. Like, what's going on with her?
Yeah, it's like I think it's like the third episode now where everyone just like questioning her decisions. Like first killing those people in the building, teaming up with a terrorist, and then they talk about killing the hostages. Like, wait, what? Like there's just so much times. Then she was like, "Oh, what is it? The phrase, one world, one people."
Mm-hmm.
And then there was this like a silence for like a second or two. It's like they were really just second guessing it, and then they're like, "Okay, one world, one people."
Oh, dude, she had to repeat herself. It's like they don't know. I'm like, I don't know about you, Carly. Like you're driving us over the edge right here. Basically, just taking us over the cliff. That's ridiculous.
I
But
kind
then
of wish
another,
in that moment though they would have just like left her, and then she could have been like on her own.
like none of them really seem that like. I mean, except for maybe the one native like guy, but most of them doesn't seem. Other than Captain Seva, Mr. Nico himself, like he was in love with her. He was ready to follow her over the cliff, but it doesn't seem like everybody else is quite so into her. Like he called her the like next Captain America, but it doesn't seem like everybody else is on that same page. But another copter plays chicken with the pilot and loses, and it was nice to see Sam and like his Cap like ways switching off with no hesitation. Like Sam had to go back and save the lives of the people first, and then go back to the mission. Like it's all about saving lives before getting the mission done. And we also see a little bit later that our other Cap kind of does the same thing. So maybe he has a little more Captain America than we thought he did.
Not my Cap. Not my Cap.
He's still not my Cap.
They even got a new John Walker Funko Pop, and I was literally close to like hitting, check out, but I'm like, nah, get out of here.
I'm not gonna do it. I just can't pull the trigger. He's just not my Cap. Oh, there also can be no doubt that his new suit is made from vibranium, by the way. Like, yeah, the way that helicopter just brushed right off the wings. I was like, a helicopter just I was like, come on. That was sick. Like you said, like we were saying, everybody needs a little vibranium in their life.
Indeed.
But Bucky's handling the flag smasher, so Carly says they need a diversion and light it up. She was like playing pretty fast and loose with those people's lives, wasn't she? Like first it was like stop the vote, then it was like to send a message. Now just a diversion to help them escape. Like it seems like any excuse will do to just kill these people for her.
She's on one mission, and she'll do anything to do it.
Oh, that is just insane. Oh, we're skipping. I can see that thing just coming up a little bit low. It's like, man, come on, hotel. Get us through it. Get us through it. We need that Wi-Fi.
You shouldn't have been in a hotel in Wakanda. You would have been crystal clear.
Right? You know what I'm saying? These Vegas, man. I mean, we're up here at the Vidara, but, man, I'll tell you what. City Center, where are you at? Hook it up. But then it was actually great to hear, like, Walker's voice, not so fast, Carly. And then for her to say, like, Lamar's life didn't matter, like, even her apologies show that it's just time for her to go, don't they?
Like, does she not listen as she's talking at all? Like, come on now. Like, this guy literally just decapitated your boy not too long ago. Like, what was it, a few weeks or something like that? And then you're saying that in front of the guy? Like, come on now. You're just waiting to die.
Ridiculous. Like when like when Sam got hit by the blades of the, and then comes back saying, "Boy, you just earned this ass whooping." Like, I was getting excited. I was like, Sam's about to get it. And speaking of ass whoopings, like, when did Carly become such a good fighter? Like, Paul Walker was handling all the others, but like seemed to have a rough time when it was just him and Carly one on one. What was up with that?
Yeah, it seems like she of all of them, like she is the strongest. Since like the first time we saw her fight in the second episode, it's like she was pretty much manhandling them. No, and DJ left the stream. Oh my gosh. I'm telling you, this freaking Wi-Fi, this hotel is ridiculous. Now I wonder if he can actually jump back in. That is the good question. And he jumped back in.
Oh, I don't know what button I just hit, but I just like switched over and I was gone. I was like, holy that is crazy. I'm just brushing around because I'm going back and forth between all these screens. I don't know what I hit, but yeah. Woo, getting shaky. That was scary. But how about Walker? Like we were saying earlier, like he actually made the right decision too, choosing life over revenge and saving the people in the truck instead of finishing off Carly when he finally had her on the ropes. Like that didn't give you just a little touch of something with him back? He's like, nope, not enough.
Just a little. I'm joking. Just a little.
Just a tad. I mean, come on, it had to be a little.
At one point, I'm like, okay, is he gonna go after Carly? Is he gonna save the people? And the way how previous episodes are going, it's like, okay, he's probably gonna go after Carly. But then what happens? He actually goes and he like saves the people. I'm like, wow. So yeah. Maybe I'll go back and go and like buy him. I don't know.
I'm telling you, he had some pretty big feels about his man being gone. The fact he let her go and could have had his revenge on her, and he went to save the people. I mean, that was pretty Captain America-esque.
Yeah. Not yet. Not yet there. He's working. He's getting there, but he ain't there. He ain't there.
Oh, creeping and crawling. Peter Griffin wants to know, was that John Walker Funko Pop's new role or the old one? Is it going to be in the blue suit or black one?
No, they have the first one was like his regular John Walker hat and a blue suit, and that one that's I think is coming out in May or whatever. It's the one with the black suit and he's like running.
Nice. Get that U.S. agent going. I love it. Oh, it's going to be sweet. The Flag Smashers tackle Walker off the side, and it looks like that truck was doomed to follow, but just in time, we see the shield with Sam underneath it, holding the truck back from falling, and it took him and both his booster rockets, but he got it done and saved the day, showing you don't need superpowers to be a hero. How tight was that?
True, but then we learn what's his actual superpower.
What's his actual superpower?
Yeah, we learn what's his believe in people.
Exactly. Walker knew those phone cameras were on him again, so he had to save the people. He had to make the right decision. Don't follow my phone, just finish her off. Is that what it is?
Not my cat.
Oh man, Bartok creates a diversion, which was like ridiculous, seeing as how Sam had goggles and could see right through it all. But whatever, the Flag Smashers get away, and this next scene is like the worst one in the whole series, in my opinion. Like Sharon has the drop on Carly, but says drop it, only for Carly to raise her gun instantly in a standoff. And then Carly says, you only want us for our muscle? Like, with us super soldiers, like how much power does the power broker really have? And I was just like, oh, no, they didn't. No, they did not. I was like,
I was hoping it wasn't that she wasn't the power broker, but she is like, okay. But it's like, if so, you should have like said this like so many episodes ago. Like, come on now.
This is just absolutely ridiculous. No, I was like, first and foremost, like Sharon never admitted to being the power broker. And second, if she was the real power broker, why all the antics? And why put herself in like harm's way when she was helping Sam and Bucky? And like, was Zemo lying when he said that he had dealings with the power broker and it before he was jailed? And also, like, she was supposed to be snapped. How did she gain that much clout in 6 months? Like, none of that adds up.
Unless she was the power broker at the events from Civil War forward. Or it's like
even
she killed the previous power broker. Or maybe there's two power brokers.
I don't know. I mean, they got stuff on the walls all over the biggest gangster city on the planet talking about the power broker is watching and everybody's afraid of the power broker. And how do you get that much clout? I'm like, come on. She
I
was
mean, she is a Carter, is she not?
She is a Carter, but like, dude, she got snapped. So you're telling me in 6 months she went out and found the doctor that made the serum, got him to perfect it, then went out and found some super soldiers that were willing to take it, then dosed them, then got them all trained up to go out, and then put this big plan together. I'm like, come on, you can't do that in 6 months. I'm like, bullshit. I didn't like it at all. But I was like, it was that their 1 week little thing, like when she came up to see Bucky and like, excuse me, sir, you're supposed to be here. But then it was just like her face recognition stuff. It's like that showed her as a man. So it's like that why Zemo thought that she was a man because all before when she was dealing with Zemo, she pretended to be a man with that facial. That's like it's almost like that's them trying to tie that off or whatever. I'm not buying it. You just got to reach too far.
I like what Peter Griffin said in the chat. She could be a Skrull.
It could be. Sick Peter Griffin says he thinks there could be a network of power brokers.
We are a legion. Yeah. That'll actually be smart. You think you defeated one, it's like, no, there's more. Just like Hydra.
Could be. Chop one, two more take its place. That is like the only thing that really kind of makes sense is if she got taken up and she's helping Sam somewhere else, and the one down here is a Skrull. So she can bounce back and forth from being a man, woman, whatever. Like, if she's a Skrull, that'll be the one thing that makes sense on the Power Bro. That's the one thing I can stomach. But the rest of it, I'm just like, come on, man. That was just too much for me. But Carly said what she said with Bartok barging in and saying, like, you now owe me 4 times as much or I'm telling. And Sharon kills them both. And like I said, I still don't think she's the power broker unless she is a Skrull. But I think we'll find out who the real power broker is in like the Shang-Chi series that's going to be coming out in September. I think that's when we'll find out who the real.
Oh no, it's not a series; it's a movie.
Or the movie? That's a movie. Yeah. Wait. The Shang-Chi is a movie. I thought that was going to be a series coming out in September.
No, it's a movie going on Disney Plus.
Oh wow, I didn't know that. Yeah,
I thought it was going to be a series too, but no.
Yeah, when I saw the preview to it, I thought it was a series. I didn't know it was a movie. That's awesome. Wow, learn something new every day. That's why we bring on the man himself, giving us the knowledge.
But I'm not buying the Funkos though. I saw them. I'm like not interested. Then I see the movie, and then I'm like, I buy the whole set.
Oh man, Bartek had a gun on Carly, and Sharon shot him. Why did Carly shoot Sharon?
Why not shoot Sharon?
I just thought they were all sitting there talking and everything was cool. Like, and then that just makes it more ridiculous in the first place when Sharon had the drop on her to just not shoot her. But I guess she was hoping she could talk her into coming back to work for her. But that whole thing was just a little wonky for me.
But then the terrorist forgot his name. Like, he's like, "Oh, I'm just going to try to extort you," and she's like, "What?"
Yeah.
And he just did not see that coming. Like, come on now.
Hey, this is so-called power broker. You're just going to extort him? Like, come on, that ain't happening. That ain't going down like that. There's a nice little twist with Bucky and Walker using the app to catch the Flag Smashers crew, though. That was pretty clean. Bucky finally using that technology.
And the way how they were just him and Walker were just like kind of like buddied up all of a sudden. I'm like, wait a minute, did I like skip a scene or something?
Right? Like, when did this happen?
You say the politician just for like one moment. It's not going to erase everything that he's done.
Exactly. Yeah, I don't know. I guess the enemy of my enemy is my friend type thing in that situation. But yeah, that was crazy. But Carly keeps attacking Sam, but he won't fight back, and she eventually knocks away his shield and then grabs a gun and aims and points it at him. But Sharon shoots her, and after all that, Sam picks up Carly and walks her out to the ambulance. I'm like, Sharon just saved, like, he doesn't know what went on in there, and Sharon just saved your life, and Sharon's sitting there shot up, but you pick up Carly, who was just beating your ass, getting ready to shoot you, and you walk her out to the ambulance? I was like, come on. How are you just going to leave a shot up Sharon in there to bleed out? And I was like, what the? How are you carrying the terrorist out and then leaving the one who's constantly saving your ass to just bleed out and die? Like, how does that work?
Oh, that actually just dawned on me when you just said that now. Like, wow, that's crazy. But hey, it's like, would you want that a Captain America like moment where it's like, you just carry out the end? Well, even though she is like the villain, it's kind of complex with Carly. I don't know. It was
Oh,
just a beautiful scene, though, regardless.
when he comes floating down like
Yeah.
a with him, I was like, yeah, I guess for cinematic reasons, but I was just like, you got the wrong woman in your hands, homie. What are you doing? And then Carly says, I'm sorry, and then goes limp with like dramatic music playing, and Sam like almost like glaring at Sharon. I was like, whoa, she may have just saved your life. Why are you tripping? You know what I mean? I did not
He
get
knows
that.
deep down there's something there. It's something. He don't know it. It's something there. It's the goggles. It's the goggles.
He could feel it. Something he could sense it. But Carly got wheeled away on a gurney. Do you think she made it? Like Sam says in his speech, she died, but you think there's a way like superpowers kick in and she heals?
Oh, actually, Peter Griffin just made a good point. If he actually would have brought down Sharon, she probably would have got arrested since she is a criminal.
I don't know. Yeah, maybe. Yeah. That's a good point, Peter. I'll give you that. But man, you think you'd want to get the person who just saved your life into an ambulance or something, like get somebody some medics to her or something. I don't know.
Man, stop pressing that button, DJ. I swear. Hopefully, it's the button and not his Wi-Fi at that damn hotel. He should just told the people at the hotel that he's a good YouTuber and they could have gave him like some Wi-Fi.
That one's actually user error. For some reason, my finger, like that one was like my second finger tap some button when I was, like I said, I'm constantly scrolling, going back and forth, and the mouse on my laptop, like some button I'm hitting that just keeps knocking it out. That's weird. Sorry about that, folks. Oh man. So you don't what do you think? You think there's any way that Carly makes it? Like is she still alive or gonna be brought back or anything?
No,
She
let her
gone?
die. Let her die. Just like Mama Donya, that's her name. Just let her die. Just let her die at this
She gone.
rate. We got Sharon. She's alive. She's important.
Why was Sam so against calling them terrorists? Like that's pretty much exactly what they were, no?
I mean, at the start, they weren't terrorists, but to the point that they just kept calling them terrorists, like they end up becoming what they feared. Because that was like the whole conversation they had, and that, what was it episode like 2 episodes ago, where they were going back and forth. She's like, "I'm not a terrorist, but if they keep doing it, calling them that, end up becoming that."
It was like I said right when we first started out, is like it's kind of that's one good point she had. It's like power doesn't just bend over for nothing. Like power only bends to power. So I mean, you have to show that you have something, or why would power change its mind?
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, like I said, she just went just a little too far with it. How did you feel about that speech Sam gave?
It was glorious. He had to tell them what it is.
He had to do it. I don't know. I was kind of somewhere in the middle with that one. Like,
It
oh,
was long. It was
it
a
was
long speech.
long, man. I was like, I get where you're going, homie, but it's about time to cut that short, crisp, and clean. That's how you get a point across. Oh, it was crazy. But yeah. Oh, they were at the very least criminals from episode one. Yeah, exactly. No, I had no idea. I was like terrible. Jake says that speech was horrible. I can't say it was horrible, but it was getting to be a bit much. I was like, come on, man.
Just like how in my reaction I cut it down. They could have cut it down during post production.
It's like flip it up. Sam needs a speechwriter. That's all that is. You know what I mean? He's there to listen. He's not a talker. He's not a talker. Where did Bucky sneak Sharon off to, like to get patched up? Where do you think they headed off to?
Who knows?
Like she didn't want to go to the hospital, so she's like she's not going to go. So like, did she sneak her back? Like, was that his excuse and way back into Wakanda or what?
Doubt it. If anything, probably like one of her people patched her up. Like that. I was surprised. Like ever since that episode 3, you saw that one chick that was with her, and ever since then you don't see her again, I believe. So it's like,
What, her driver?
yeah.
Maybe that's her like her Alfred or her personal assistant or
Like it
hitman's
just showed
bodyguard.
her. It should showed her patching her up.
I'm just like, if Sharon's really the power broker, what was she out there doing fighting in that episode? And why wasn't that? Yeah, I guess if that was her bodyguard, she's a terrible bodyguard because she just stayed by the car. So yeah, it must just be a chauffeur. I don't know. I'm just not buying this whole. Like I said, and Peter Griffin, I'll go with that. Unless it's a scroll, I just can't do it with her being the power broker. I just can't. But it looks like Zemo wasn't ready for like new cellmates on the raft, and that's a pretty reliable butler he's got working for him, right?
Oh, at one point I thought the freaking flag statue doesn't get away because he had that one guy. It's like one world, one people. I'm like, damn, really? And then literally just blows up, and then he pan out to see Alfred of the MCU. I'm like, oh my gosh, that's the freaking Butler. And then literally goes to the raft. I'm like, Zemo, even behind bars, still making moves. He should have been the power broker, damn it.
He's getting it in, right? Yeah, that would have made a lot more sense. Absolutely. Oh, it was just too much.
But I
Yeah,
kind of wish that they kind of just like pan at some cells in the raft just to like tease us or something like, oh, Zemo's not the only one here. It's this person or that person. But no, the only thing they panned to was just Zemo.
yeah, that's exactly what I had. That's what I was thinking. I was like, I was so bummed when they didn't show any of Zemo's neighbors. I was like, I didn't even need any words. Just walk him into his cell and walk him by. Freaking old girl from Jessica Jones and freaking uh, Luke Cage's brother. Like,
Oh,
just
he
show.
went to the raft too?
Yeah, Luke Cage sent him to the raft.
I gotta go rewatch some series because I'm forgetting
Actually,
these snippets.
that one, you found that one out by watching Jessica Jones season 2 or 3 or whatever. Because yeah, season 2. Because Luke Cage like came, it was one of those cameras when Luke Cage came to talk to her. He's like, yeah, it was rough because when she was wondering what to do with Trish, and he's like, yeah, it was rough when I had to send my brother to the raft, and like he's basically telling her that's where he needs to send Trish, was to the raft.
Oh, you're right.
Damn, I acted all surprised. Come on now. Who's hosting the show? Oh, that's a legitimate question. He responds with, I don't know. Please, government, have all the power and print money. Still can't figure out why she had the doc made the serum and then let Sam and them kill him unless this was all to get her in a good terms with the government again. Yeah, I don't know.
Pretty
That's a
much.
long play because she didn't know if that was going to work out or not. So I don't know. That's a long deal. And she could have made, if she really is the power broker, she could have had a lot more power and money and everything if with more serum. So I
DJ,
can't
this
wait.
is Marvel's villains. Everything they do is a long play. Zemo in Civil War is a long play. Any point in time, it could have messed up for him, but he got it done.
Oh, Jake, I already went on my tangent, buddy. I think right before you got here, I was like, "There's just no way Sharon is the unless she's a scroll. There's just no way. Like, none of it. It doesn't add up. It just doesn't add up. That's one of
Yeah,
those.
there gotta be a scroll, or just like another thing Peter said. It's all part there. This is more than one power broker.
Yeah, I can deal with that. But yeah, that would have been great if they would have showed. I can't even remember his name. What snake was it? Diamondback.
Yeah.
Yeah, Diamondback, and then what was Trisha Hellcat?
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I need to see some like Diamondback and some Hellcat and then some other people in the raft that have been like, oh, you didn't even need to say something. Like I said, just have Zemo walking his stuff into his new cell, just walking by them and show them in their cells. Like that'd have been so dope. That'd have been amazing. But I guess maybe they're not going to be in the next shows, or maybe not. So maybe that's why they didn't do it. But I was pretty bummed out. But Val is being pretty mysterious. Like while talking to the Walker's wife, like you think she really helped that butler plan the bombing?
I don't know, because the way that scene was, she seemed like she was joking, but she's like, "Oh, did I?" Or I don't know. Like, I just love it. I just love it. They're really gonna have U.S. agent now and team. What is it called? Thunderbolts
Either the Thunderbolts or I
or
think
Dark Avengers or
yeah,
anything?
the way he goes, like it's the same suit, only it's black now. It's like that to me is kind of a nod that it's going to be Dark Avengers. That's what I got out of it. But time will tell because yeah, they didn't do anything about Thunderbolt Ross and didn't even show him, so didn't even make mention
Tragic.
about him. So
That's like one character in MCU where I'm just like, yeah, I really just didn't utilize him like at all. Besides the Incredible Hulk film, and then we see him again years later in Civil War. I think that's just it. And it's like you can just use him on so many occasions.
yeah, it looks like Marvel learned a good lesson from George R.R. He's like, you got to make everybody gray. There's no black and white. You make them all gray. So yeah, it seems like Wanda and Falcon are both making their villains to be grayish. Absolutely, Wanda and Sharon go back and forth. That's the way you got to do it. Even Zemo isn't pure evil. Zemo's a genius. Zemo's so smart that he makes you think it's like, well, maybe you all right. No, Zemo's evil. I just can't believe he
Nah,
let himself
he
get
ain't
caught
that
though.
evil. He ain't that evil.
I mean, man, maybe he's
Then
just
again, he killed the king of Wakanda, so yeah, he is evil. Yeah,
dude,
I
and then
get
set
it.
Bucky up for it, and then basically had Cap and Tony almost kill each other over his own madness. Like that's some BS. Yeah, no, he's evil. He is evil. Believe that. The equipment that changes her looks was bad. Those kind of plots ruin franchises. Oh yeah, that's what I was talking about. Like making her look like a dude, just so maybe that's why Zemo said it, the power broker was a he, but them trying to just tie up that loose end. But absolutely, that was garbage. That was absolute garbage, and I'm not buying it, not for 1 second. So Walker gets hooked up with his new suit from Valentina, and she also renames him the U.S. agent, telling us things are about to get weird. And what does she know that we don't? What's about to get weird?
At what point was it not weird in the 10 plus years of the MCU? That's my question. Like, where has she been? Has she been under ice? Like, come on. Matter of fact, she should go and talk to Doctor Strange. Talk about, oh, it's about to get weirder. Like, what?
Right. It's like, how much more weird can it get, lady? Because, I mean, I've seen aliens come through portholes. I've seen, like, the dark space try to come through. I mean, yeah, I don't know. Yeah, how much more weird can it get? Yep, the scan facey thing, absolutely. Oh, the route to hell is paved with good intentions. Most lunatics think they're the hero. Absolutely. Everybody's their own hero, for sure. Everybody's the hero of their own story. But black card, black suit, like we were saying, I think this is the beginning of Dark Avengers. Basically, they're saying only black. I think it's going to be Dark Avengers. The way they did that with the suit and the fact that her card's like black like that, I think that's kind of the nod to that. I don't think it's going to be the Thunderbolts. Could be wrong, but that's how I took it. But it looks like they blew over my amazing, like heart wrenching finish with Yori, and like the rest of the series, just went with the obvious ending. But Bucky makes amends and crosses off the last name in his book. I was so bummed about that.
I kind of felt rushed though because he tells him that, but you really don't like you see him cry, but it's like he didn't say like even though you kill him, like I don't blame you or anything else. Like there was nothing after that. And then he just goes by the restaurant. He seems like he's okay. So
Yeah,
it's like,
maybe it
is
made
he?
him better. Maybe he did get some closure out of it, and he actually made him feel better. But yeah, I don't know. That was kind of wild. That was
But
kind of
you notice Sam doesn't go in the restaurant to talk to this chick, but he goes back and chills, with Sam and his sister.
oh
So
yeah,
I ship
absolutely.
it.
Yeah, absolutely. You know that's going to happen. And Sam headed back to talk with Isaiah and hears that he's special. And Sam has a little surprise for him back in the museum. And I don't know, that even earned him a big old super soldier hug. Like, I don't know, you like the way they tied that up?
That was an emotional scene, damn it. You're not forgotten, man. Like in the previous episode, you hear like, oh yeah, all because he went, bust out his freaking homies. They pretty much arrested him, pretty much erased him, everything. Like he never existed. Then he's like, nah. And I'm telling you, once he became Captain America, he got the pull. He was able to do so much more. So imagine episode one, he'd been like, I have the shield. I'm the new Captain America. He could have saved the goddamn boat ages ago. He could have got the damn loan. The moment he walked into the bank, they've been like, the new Captain America, what you want? Oh my
Yeah,
gosh, man. Like, oh,
couldn't
this
do
could
it.
have been
Couldn't do it.
avoided.
I don't know. The Falcon was out there saving lives too, and the Falcon gets no love. Like Captain, that title really holds that much more juice.
Of course. Like, how long it took me to now actually get some, a Sam Funko Pop behind me. It took all the way till now, damn it.
It took a minute, took a minute. Well, we get to finish with the happy community barbecue. And I don't know, did you notice? Of course, you had to notice, like at the very end title, how it said Captain America and Winter Soldier. I thought that was pretty clean.
Maybe that's why we keep on not hearing like there's not going to be a Falcon and Winter Soldier season two because it's going to be called Captain America and Winter Soldier. Maybe White Wolf at this rate. That's what it should have been. Damn it, White Wolf. They should have
Captain
changed that to
America
White
and
Wolf.
White Wolf. Well, yeah, now that he's crossed all the names off his book, he
He
can't be
should
White Wolf.
exactly. So I
Absolutely.
thought they were going to also like change like Bucky's name unless we're going to get a Bucky series or a movie. Who knows? But I know for a fact we're going to have a Captain America 4. So it's like, what's going to happen there now? And then I'm guessing after that, they're probably going to announce like a season 2. Because the reception on this show was pretty well received.
Oh yeah, definitely. And I mean, I've heard quite a few people say that they liked it better than WandaVision. So I
Yep.
like WandaVision myself. Which one were you on?
I don't. You can't make me choose. You can't make me choose.
I like them both for what they were.
They're both good. They
There's
were
our man
really
back
good.
on that fence, just riding it like the pro he is. Absolutely. Absolutely. Well, we got good on both sides. Oh man, it was too good. I just like, the way my mind works. I just liked all the mystery or whatever. And they didn't nail the ending either in that one, but I just like trying to guess what's happening, and like when they do all this weird stuff, like yeah, that's when I just go off, like be able to craft theories and try to figure it out. Always wrong, but always fun.
Mhm.
White Wolf should get a suit of his own. What would that look like? Sick White Wolf suit. Give him some sick ears.
Freaking ears, no. Don't Disneyfy it too much now.
Oh, it'd be amazing. Are you kidding me? Like those little hoodies that people have, just put
Oh
it up
no, no,
your
no.
ears. Come on, that'd be amazing. It's got like supersonic hearing and shit. Oh, I'd love it. Had a couple of issues with the finale, but ultimately a Gary show. Yeah,
Yeah.
100% agree, Jake. Same thing. Like I love this show right up to the finale. The finale was it was okay, but I mean, hey, it is hard to stick. It's hard to stick landing, so it's hard to finish up anything. And plus, I don't know. Did you say that it was already confirmed? But even if it wasn't confirmed, I'm 100% that they had to rewrite this entire show. There is no. I think they started out with a big pandemic going over the world, and then when it really happened, and all the problems that they were having with
Mhm.
Asians and everything like that, like they literally had to rewrite the entire show. I'm
Especially when that's what is it that in the beginning of the episode that orb. I'm like, was that supposed to be like poison or something, or a virus is supposed to like release? Like,
the orb. Which one?
yeah, when the flag snatchers like put out some type of smoke bombs to get them politicians out the room.
Oh
Uh,
yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, and like in the very first episode when they jumped in that truck, like that's where Carly was at. Like they're in a whole thing of like serum and stuff, so and
mhm.
antidotes and like vaccines. So I'm pretty sure that there was a man-made worldwide pandemic going on with the virus, and they had the vaccines. And once it actually happened, I think they had to rewrite the whole show. So I think that was a big
Mhm.
problem. So it can't be too mad. And if they rewrote the whole thing on the fly, then they did a pretty damn good job of doing it. Absolutely, except for making Sharon the power broker.
Hey, at least we got after credits scene of it. It's like, oh, even though the Carter name, how they served the government thing, and now it's trying to like pardon you. I'm like, it took you this damn long, all because you stole a shield and some wings. Damn it.
Yeah, exactly. And like I said, I just no way that Cap would have let her hang like that before Civil War and Endgame and all that.
Hmm.
I don't think there's any way he would have left her hanging after he helped her. You got a pardon for everybody but the girl who got you your shield back. I'm not buying it. No way Cap just leaves her laying in the lurch. So she's a scroll or something like that. I'm more of a Legion guy, but got to give the edge to Wanda based on the number of episodes. Absolutely. And oh yeah, maybe someday once we get through it all, I might even get fandom back on here and be talking about some Legion, because I still have all those on my DVR ready to go back over, because that is just a mind warp. I love that show.
Hmm.
That's amazing. Read it was supposed to be a virus in the show, but cut it. Yeah, exactly. So see, I think I did hear something that somebody confirmed that too. Captain America Marxist. No, saying so. We did get an extra scene though, showing Sharon Carter getting her pardon and offered her old job back, and it looks like she's going to use this as an opportunity for more espionage. But who was she on the phone with? Like, I think it was the real power broker. Who do you think it was?
Either the real power broker, her partner, Peter said, it's like a network of power brokers. I hope it's Norman Osborn. I'm trying to get this man into this freaking MCU. The moment I saw Peter Parker, I'm like, yo, just get me Norman Osborn. If that is, then all we now need is to actually get the true Damn Patriot in this damn MCU. Because the Iron Man 3 Iron Patriot, that's not my Iron Patriot. Not in the slightest.
Like, not mine. We got to see where it's at. Oh, so no, what do you give this one? You like this one a little bit better? No, you said you're on the fence, 50-50.
You're not gonna have me compare the finales.
See if we can get this one then. Scale.
Honestly, I didn't know. Actually, I could answer that. I prefer WandaVision's because the WandaVision's finale, I enjoyed it. I didn't feel like it was like rushed. They cut anything, but with this finale, there were certain points I'm just like, I don't know about that, Chief. Like the whole John Walker and Sam scene, like they seem like they were just automatically just bite off of that just one instance. I'm just like, what? What's that? And again, this whole Sharon thing, I'm like, what is it truly? What is it truly?
Absolutely. So yeah, I'm excited, man. I mean, they left the door wide open to have so many like offshoot series out of this. Like, if we can get a Dark Avengers, if we can get a Captain America White Wolf, if we can get a Skrull series that kind of intertwines like all these series together, like I think they got a lot of roads and branches to go through, and I think we got years of great Marvel series to come. Absolutely. Doesn't Sharon know now to use her phone outside of Congress? They definitely could hear that call, right? They got it. Now they're going to get the real power broker and tap it back to where he's at, trace him back. Keep him coming. Yeah, exactly. No, I can't believe we got to wait till September. I can't believe that's a movie. I really thought that was going to be a new series.
Yeah.
That's crazy. The next Marvel, isn't it going to be Loki then?
Yeah.
The next series?
Like, yeah, what is it, May or June or something?
I'm not sure exactly how it's coming, but yeah, we got Loki, and then I think after that we got Doctor Strange in the Marvel, the Dark Universe or whatever. I'm not 100%.
No, I think no, it's Black Widow.
That's going
like
to come out
next
before?
movie. Yeah, Black Widow's before Doctor Strange, and I think also before Doctor Strange as well as a Spider-Man. I think.
Oh yeah, Spider-Man is going to be. I think Spider-Man might be out before Black Widow. I'm not sure, but yeah, I don't know because they keep pushing it back, and they pushed Black Widow back like so many times. I don't know where.
Yeah,
It's
because
going
they're
to
trying to get a movie release. I'm just like, come on now, just drop it already on Disney Plus.
Exactly. Like, I'd much rather watch it from home. We all got our high definition TVs, and I'd rather be sitting at home chilling anyway than up in some movie theaters. So yeah, just give it to me. That's all I need. I want to see it. Oh man, well it has absolutely been a blast. I'm absolutely loving it. Yeah, like I said, can't wait. I think Loki might be the one that smokes both of them. It might be better than Wanda and Cap, like Falcon. So yeah, I don't know. I'm super excited. It's going to be time traveling. I mean, there's just no end, no bounds, and no rules when it comes to time travel. So that one's going to be wild. And we're definitely going to be covering that one and bringing it back. Other than that, it looks like we'll be back on this Saturday, coming back with episodes. What is it? 3 and 4 of Invincible.
Mm-hmm.
So definitely going to be doing that. My Oculus is just like being in a theater. There you go. That's what I'm talking about. We all get that surround sound. You got that beautiful TV up in front of you. What do you need to go to a theater for with all them people? Just chill, grab a nice cup of coffee, and watch the movie. That's the way it goes. Did you watch that last Invinciциble episode? Oh my God!
Oh my, yo!
That's what I'm
That
saying.
last episode, I'm like, I need the next one now.
Oh,
like
that's
that
how
was
they always
crazy.
do it. Cliffhangers. So yeah, we definitely do it. We might even try to sneak in 3 of them. We'll definitely do episode 3 and 4. We might even try to sneak 5 in because yeah, we need to hurry up and catch up and be on pace with this because I already called a bunch of stuff. I got it written down already. I was like, God dang it, they just showed it. But I think we got some more stuff that we're going to call. So yeah, we got to catch back up before they let us know. So we're going to get into that. So hope everybody's back with us Saturday. I'll be back home. Yeah, we're going to keep the train rolling, just keep the reviews coming and having a good time, just doing what we do. Yep, got to catch up, Jake. Make sure you get those watched. Episode 3 and 4, Invincible. Man, that show gets better and better. So you should enjoy watching that one. I can't believe you haven't binged it yet. You're like the ultimate binger. Oh man, and probably gonna be over at Caesars tonight. Good chance. I don't know. I'll probably come back here. Oh my God, Vegas. So many good things. Yeah, so many spirit reviews coming. Got so many good juices. But yeah, might be over at Caesars playing, goofing around later. Yep, still in Vegas. So we're leaving tomorrow morning, but I'll probably be at Caesars tonight. So holla, maybe hit it up on Hangouts or whatever. But for everybody else, thanks for coming out. I want to thank Fandom for holding it down with me for the Falcon and Winter Soldier all season long. Absolutely amazing. And yeah, like I said, we're going to keep this party rolling on Saturday with Invincible. So I hope to see you guys all there. Hope you guys are having an absolutely amazing week, and it only gets better from here. Y'all be easy.
Still not my cat.